Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Friday morning. It is a little bit past 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that can only mean that it is time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. And I would like to kick things off by welcoming in fellow buffoons, Real Foolish Sage, who I haven't seen in quite some time. So, welcome, welcome. And, of course, the adorable Dora. You should be able to see the auto shoutouts up there for each of them. Please go check them out when they're streaming next. Dora's been playing a lot of Project Zomboid lately. Okay, let's kick things right off here. I'll switch the display over, the scene over in just a moment. Now, I took the liberty of applying the glow like and the complicated counting pattern much earlier this morning. I logged on and got that out of the way, so you don't have to endure that during the stream, and neither do I. That's some pretty intense counting stuff there, so blame the devs. They put in a beautiful update. Zomboid. Have you streamed that yet, Dora? I think you have, right? All right. Let's take a little tour. Yeah, you have. I thought I saw a Zomboid stream, at least one of them. Would you... please. Gastonio. Gastonio! Behave. Get over here. Come here. Thank heavens. My mouse action is very, very jittery. I have no idea why. That's a little more stable. We'll try that. Sometimes I accidentally hit the button with my thumb or something like that, and then I switch the resolution. Let's see. I did say I would change the scene, didn't I? And then I didn't do that. Because of this little naughty boy here. Got me distracted. Do we get to see Minecraft as well? Maybe. Maybe. All right. Let's kill the shaders for a moment. So you can see as we get down close to the water. Now that I have the scene changed. You can say we're getting a little bit of the depth effect there, and it's much more prominent at nighttime, which should be soon. But we did complete the gradient. And you know what? We'll let the sun go down here just so we can see it at nighttime. Let's pull back over to here. And then back over to here. There we go. That's the effect that we were trying to get. That was... Good Lord, so labor intensive. Very, very cool. Does look like he's rising out of a bottomless pit there, and you could just see the outline of his body, and then it's looking cool. All right. Let's go lash up our friend here, and then we'll do a little bit of sleeping. Skelly to deal with now. If you shoot Gastonio, I swear. How dare you? And I don't have my bow on me, so I can't do that. Let's just go pin him up over here for right now. Ooh, you're gonna pay for that. You are gonna pay for that. I had a bad idea for next season's build, And I will need to learn this statue building technique. I did a share screen with OPG. I think it was last week. And I showed him how I did that. So if you're interested, we could do that as well. Now, you two play nice, all right? It's only for a moment. Only for a moment, and the moment's gone. Let's do this. Let's get the sleeping thing out of the way. So, how did you get there? There should be no spawnable area there. I mean, the light levels are low here, right? But this should be Mushroom Island biome here. Of course, all it takes is to be off by one block. The skelly is gone. Burned in the sun. As he so rightfully deserves. Let's see. No, I don't need 15 of them. I just need one. Just the one. Where is the wee Gastonio? There it is. Come here. Come here. Now, this is going to be difficult. Of course. Everything involving these guys is difficult. See, you just want the one lead. Come here. Come here. Gastonio's faster than you are. Come on. Okay. Good heavens. It's like herding cats. Come here. Let's get back over to here. This is a lot of, well, some of it was a lot of fun. Other parts of it were not so much fun. But I'm so glad to finish at least the interior walls and stuff, the gradient effect and things of the pit. Now we have to do the top edge of it and then the outer lip of it, and then we'll be fine with that. There we go. Let's take the plunge, shall we? So again, it's part of the lighting effect or something that makes the glow lichen actually have a darker look to it. It's kind of weird. But when you see it through the water, then it does its thing, right? When you get down into here, then you can see the gradient effect doing its thing down there. Yeah, it does, at least from the top. And, you know, this is a, you know, this effect that makes it look darker and stuff is just a setting in, like the sodium extras or something like that, that gives it that effect. What I have not done yet is seen it without the lighting of the, provided by the, you know, that thing, which I believe is called a conduit. Conduit right here. So let's go temporarily knock this thing out. Let's get some food though. Yeah, calm down, please. Yeah, I'll take that. And then the light effect should stop in a moment. So without the conduit on, you can see it looks even better. There it is. See, now it works a little bit better. I like that. So we should have some easy stuff to do today. But one thing we do have to remember, without the conduit operating, we don't have unlimited air. So let's go put that back in place for right now. So it's kind of a, two effects canceling each other out, the conduit and the glow lichen. Like I said, it has something to do with probably some setting and sodium extras or something like that, so. Squiddy! I tell you, this build has turned out to be one of the best glow squid farms I've ever built. Fresh air. There we go. Yeah, so you can see the weird interference pattern is back, right? So we have a couple easy things to do today. Hopefully. We need to replace that boundary strip, so that's just replacing blocks. That should be nice and simple to do. Okay, the fishies looked weird. And then you could see I have the cracked stone bricks on top, and then I have tough over here. I'm thinking of making this the cracked stone bricks all the way around, and taking all these tough bricks out of here. And I have to replace these walls down to a certain depth with the cracked stone bricks too. So it shouldn't be that bad today. It should be some pretty simple stuff. And then we'll put the glow lichen effect all the way around here and on the outside as well, so we get the definition on both edges. So that's what I'm thinking of doing today. So let's start with the statue itself, our monstrous friend. I feel like I'm closing in on this now. There's some other features, like I have to finish the fins down his back, at least down to there. The fins have to be less detailed the further down we go. I think I'm going to use these blocks probably down to about this layer down here, and then I'm going to start to switch them out for simpler blocks and just shape it in. I don't think I'll be doing that today, though. Today is a low cognition day. So let's get this in here. Let's get this stuff out of here. Do a little bit of inventory management. That and that. This can go here for right now. And similarly, we can pull these out. We're done with glow lichen for a spell. Okay, this is my Fortune 3 pickaxe, so that's the one I want. The one I want. Let's do that. We'll replace with this. And then it's just a matter of going around and knocking these out. placing them correctly. That is helpful. So we've only a few more days of our summer vacation left. Four more days. Kachi's school resumes. The grind resumes on the 11th. The cool thing is, though, our friends from Taiwan are going to be visiting. So it's going to be fun having them over here. Looking forward to that. They're going to be over here for just about 2 weeks. And then their daughter is going to be staying with us because she is attending a college here, and she's in a 2-year program. So it's going to be fun to have her around a lot. And so we have to help get her settled. We have to get her an apartment. Get her set up with a car, her license, and all of that. And then she'll be in the neighborhood for about 2 years. That's going to be a lot of fun for us. So my Stream Elements bot, which is supposed to show the auto messages, is still not working after all the work I put into it yesterday. Not good. Not good. So I'll check that out during the break. I think I need to do that and that right there. It seems to me that the server has been very quiet for the last week. I've not been on here a lot myself. I've actually been building quite a bit on Generations. Always a good thing. Making ourselves a lot of progress there. So Sage, if you're still around, where have you been lately? Have you been working? Have your employers kept Sage away from us for the last few weeks? Ugh. Despite multitasking. Got it. But I've been around. Okay. All right. Maybe it's me then. Not much in Minecraft. Okay. We've been pretty busy here too, so it's probably, you know, I haven't been too active in our friends' chats lately during their streams. When I'm in there, I'm usually lurking, so. Because I got a lot on my plate. One of the things I've been working steadily on, which has turned out to be quite a quagmire, is the working on the BC Rich guitar has, good God, that thing has been difficult. And I'd like to get that operational as soon as possible because Kachi really needs that. I mean, I need it too, but he needs it more than me. I made a tiny amount of progress on my damn wall, but haven't really hopped on for a bit. I thought that was complete, unless I am not recalling your plans for it, which is likely. You might have mentioned something about water streams coming down it, like venting ports in it and stuff. Well, the wall itself is complete, but yeah, the water coming down. Yeah, okay. So I have 2 overflow channels. That's what I'm trying to say. Overflow channels, yes. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, making water flow on a diagonal is, I mean, it can look really cool, but sometimes it takes quite a bit of trial and error. I think we're good here now. All right, let me check something very quickly here. Okay. So my chatbot definitely has moderator status. I think it's the links in the messages, in the auto messages, and somehow Twitch is blocking that, even though the bot has moderator status. Like, I can type links in there. Nebula can, Shot can, you know. How annoying. So us as moderators, we can see the auto messages because we've got moderator status, but viewers cannot, which is not what I wanted. So yesterday I was with Gemini for a very long time trying to work that out, and thought I had it, but I guess not. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good there. I believe I can now spend quite a bit of time just replacing this now, which is a nice, easy task. Let us get that out of the offhand. My off thunderous hand. And let's do this. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. And we should switch out our pickaxes. now because we need some high power. And we're going to have to make a run to go fetch some of this stuff soon. Oh, those are regular stone bricks. Regular. Yeah, I don't need regular. I mean, I could bring them back and cook them, though. Let's see if we have any hanging out in the storage chest here. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to go back and pull some, which isn't a problem, but I should have a lot. Yeah, here we go. It has also resulted in relocating the majority of my beacons. Oh. This stuff is deep slate. I've already lost the context. Sorry. Probably the cracked stone bricks is what I was talking about. Sorry. Seem to be good there. Let's get the stony bits right here. See? This might be enough for the stream. This is a really specific block here, so I don't want to overproduce too much of this stuff. You'd have to brick and crack them yourself. Yep. It's not so bad, you know, I mean, I don't exactly have a super smelter, but the one I have works pretty good. You just load it up, you AFK for a couple hours, and you can get several shulkers. So I think we will batch process this. I think that's really the way to go. So let's go free up the edges so we don't have to concentrate so much. We'll do the surgical precision stuff first. Gonna have to dust off my calculus skills here pretty soon. Now, Kachi's only a sophomore. He has his course this year is what we call Algebra 2 here in the States in our traditional track. The year after that is his pre-calculus, and then the year after that he has his AP calculus for his senior year, and he has AP calculus and AP physics in the same year. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with our college board, courses like that, you could take college level courses in high school and get college credit. So when you actually do get to college, you don't have to take those courses, provided you do well enough in them. So that's what AP is for, advanced placement. So the good thing is, you know, you get that out of your way. You don't have to take those when you're in college, and you can get a little bit ahead. The bad thing about it is, though, like, for example, when you take AP Calculus, you don't really learn calculus. The course is really mostly about learning how to pass that AP Calculus test. And it's kind of like a blitz course. It's very, very fast-paced. And it's mostly based on computational skills, not on concept. Now, Kachi's considering majoring in computer science, so he doesn't really need a very, very strong intuition with calculus. He needs to know it, but he doesn't really need such an intimate level of understanding with it. Just as long as he can do it and apply it, he should be fine. Whereas his older brother, taking electrical engineering, really needed to learn that. And unfortunately for him, he got caught up in that COVID business. So even though he had an outstanding math teacher, she wasn't able to really do what she needed to do to prepare them. And so poor Biggie in his first year got really clobbered with math. But, you know, he's tough. He was able to adjust and regroup, and he was able to do it. But COVID really kicked his cohort, his generation, right in the butt. Fuck. Please. The man is trying to work. Thank you. Yeah, the downside of standardized testing is folks teaching the test rather than teaching the skill. Yeah. That's just one of those things, you know, if you're taking AP Calculus, the advantage there is you save some time. The disadvantage is you don't really learn calculus. So it's more about the AP, the College Board AP test. The very tough one is the AP Physics, because there's a lot of times where you know, just memorizing the formulas and stuff doesn't really help you. So AP Physics is actually much harder than AP Calculus. I think it is anyway. It's AP Calculus AB. So that's mostly just the derivatives and the antiderivatives, so it's not that bad. Taylor series comes in with the more intense integration stuff with the BC level. That's like in a Calculus 2 class. There's a little bit of that stuff with the converging and diverging sequences and series towards the end of the AB curriculum, but sometimes they leave that out. I don't know. The College Board makes it a little different each year. Am I that far away from the beacon? Really? There's Tone. Welcome on in, Waylander Tone. Should be able to see the auto shout out up there for our honorary buffoon. Did I not bring Nemo back out here with me? Oh. How you getting on, Tone? I am doing quite well, though I am not looking forward to resuming the grind of commuting Kachi everywhere. I'm okay, thanks. Good. Yep, the grind kicks off in about 4 days. We only have 4 days of peace left. There he is. Let's go, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Tip, 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 tip. All right, let's temporarily... I find the Nautilus is a really cool way to clean things up like this when you get blocks all floating on the surface like this. If it was a block I didn't use that often, or I just had a metric ton of this stuff, then I wouldn't bother. I'd just let it despawn. But I can use these tough bricks. We'll be playing Blood on Clock Tower soon. Oh, okay, another one of the puzzle games. All right. I should be able to raid out. I think I'll be able to raid out today. Let me see. 42. Social deduction. Yeah, okay. Instead of more like a puzzle game. Got it. Squiddy, please. Where did my... I had another lead. Oh, that's not... Where's Nemo? I've got a bad feeling about this. I thought he was a little slow. I mean, I don't mind taking Drakkar here out for a spin. Dakar, I mean. All right, let's get back on it, shall we? Go grab a little bit more haste. I'll probably decide to go put all of this stuff back in after I do this. Grab a little more haste. Please. There we go. All right. I think we should be able to make some short work of this. Then we'll clean up, we'll place blocks in this section before we move on to the next one. You know what? I have to give Nebula a call on Discord. I forgot about that. Because she's been working in her solo world and has been doing some very cool stuff there. And I would really like to check that out. Down to the wire, last few bits here. Great. It's at nighttime up above. Of course. Let's do the sleeping thing. We'll give a few of these items time to bob up to the surface before we do a collection run. Then we get to place blocks. How am I doing for time here? Oh, we're doing very well. Get back here. Let's see. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Let's go for a spin, buddy. Good. You can see how fast our little friend here is at doing this. He's got like that water jet pulse of momentary dolphin's grace level speed, which is really cool. And the zombified forms go even faster. And you know what? If we miss a few, that's fine. I think we're good. I think we're good here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go fill this in now. This is the easier part, or it should be anyway. Yeah, we should swap out pickaxes here just in case we have to. Let's see. I think the best way to do this would be something like this. Yeah, see, already. Maybe more like this. I really like watching Debs do this kind of stuff. She just cranks on this. Unlike me. Okay, cool. And I realize we have this to do. That'll be in the next strip to remove. We're just doing this section now. Hook. I was watching a video, a reel, the other day about mob pathing and the formula that the game uses in the code for that, and recognizing that as a linear combination and thinking to myself, that would have been a good linear combination, linear algebra lesson. I do miss that kind of stuff. There's Lone Star, Constable Star. Welcome on in, sir. And of course, if Lone Star is present, you know we have to make sure, even though there's no one else on the server, that the streaming status has been set. Right there with a hand emote. Please make certain that you check out the next stream by the one and only Lone Star, fellow buffoon, fellow Iron Maiden fan. Scourge of the SMP. Okay. Here we go. I think we're going to need more stone bricks, cracked stone bricks. So, let me see. We have, what, 6 minutes before the ad break? Just before then, I think I'll load up the smelter. Just to make certain we have enough on hand. I don't know if I'll be able to place all the blocks that are needed today. Probably not. Okay. Let's do that. Is there a way to auto restock the right hand? The offhand, I mean? If I'm describing my desire correctly. So, like, I'm placing blocks with my offhand right now. And, like, right now, when the offhand runs out, now, if it's just a regular inventory item from the hotbar down below, I can just click anywhere on the block, it'll reload that. But for the offhand, is there such a function for the offhand like that? And the reason why I'm using the offhand is to keep the pickaxe in my use hand, because I'm going to misplace blocks. And it's just good to have that handy, ready to go. It's annoying to have to swap out items. Like that. Like so. Great. Oh, stop it. Do it for time here. I've got 2 minutes before the ad break. And I am not going to finish this strip before said ad break. So let's go load up the smelter while we're at it. Welcome on in, Arma. In the currently chilly down under right now. Do I have any I can bring with me here? Any stone bricks that need cracking? Let's see. Yeah, tough bricks. Well, we've got some of these, right? I've been lurking since you started. Okay. All right, let's head over. Let's load up the smelter. We'll take an ad break for about 3 minutes to disable the pre-scroll, the pre-roll for the ads. Pre-scroll. Good Lord. Let's dispel this rainy night, shall we? So, can do that. And how am I doing for fuel? I'm doing pretty good for fuel, but I could use some more. I was watching you on my TV, so I couldn't type. Oh, nice. Up on the big screen. There, that should fuel us up for a bit. I think these are all regular stone bricks. I'm just going to load them right up because I know that I'm going to need more of this stuff. There we go. Now we should still have enough to finish the stream down there on the work site. I think otherwise we're doing okay. Very well. We're going to take an ad break for about 3 minutes, after which we will be right back. Hey there, welcome back. For some reason, the camera has gone out of focus. Why, stream? Why? Yes, it decided to do its own autofocus. There, it's better. Okay, we're looking good. All right. Display scene, we're back. Much clearer, much less blurrier. Stream, please. So I still can't get the auto info messages with stream elements working. I have no idea what's up with that. I might switch over and just use my Fossabot bot for that. The thing is, the stream elements one is a little more configurable, has some better options to it. But I mean, if I can't get it to show, I can't get it to show. So, all right, so we have some stone bricks cooking. And we have this much left. I think those chunks will remain loaded while I'm down here, so we should be good. And this is probably not going to be enough. That's a little bit, what, over 8 stacks maybe? This might not be enough to finish this. It might be. But either way, if we're still waiting on blocks to cook, we can just remove the tough bricks from that area with our remaining stream time. Alrighty. Now see, I was thinking that might be a problem. And I should have addressed it immediately. My intuition was correct. Should have listened to my gut. Alright, let's do this. This kind of building here isn't just nice for a stream. This is kind of like good late night building too. Or building, you know, when there's folks on the server and you're in a group trying to hold a conversation. This kind of stuff is good. Low cognition. No patterns to count or anything like that. I was hoping we'd get to see a little bit more of Nova this week because he is off from work. But I do empathize where he's in front of a computer all day long and then he's finally on his break and it's like, yeah, I don't want to sit in front of a computer during my break. I get it. Totally get it. Alrighty. I don't think we're going to have enough to finish this. I was right. I was right. That's okay. We can make a run. We can grab whatever is smelted already just to finish up this section, and then we'll remove tough blocks from that other section. I don't know. No, we're not going to have enough. We are not going to have enough. Oh well. Down to our last stack. Ooh, we're 5 blocks short. That's hilarious. Right then, what do we got so far? That is not impressive. Let's work in parallel, shall we? Oops. There we go. Let's see here. Soup. All right, and that one is running. Let's reset the playlist. All right, that should get us some better results. This should give us enough to finish up over there, and then we can spend some time removing some of those tough bricks, and then we should be good. Great. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's get on with a little bit of demolition. You know what I'm saying? Huck, not that much. Calm down. Pickaxe. See, and now we got to replace that. All right, I think I know what has to be done here. I think I know what has to be done here. Oh, did I use a thunder? That's why my count was off by 1. Fuck. For God's sake. All right. All right, let's do this. So let's get the precision stuff done and out of the way. Okay, that's better. go like this. That way we don't destroy what we've already laid down. Well, that's the idea anyway. No guarantee. Nice. Yeah, some of these are inevitably going to be trapped under the build. You know what? And if we don't get them all, that's fine. If a few of them despawn here and there, that's all right. All right, that one there. It's like, why are these not floating up? I mean, that one, you could be kind of blocked, but... it might be because those aren't source blocks. There might be flowing water there. All right. Now this time, let's be careful. Well, that's good. It looks like we've already replaced a lot of those blocks. What am I doing for time here? We are doing great. "36 minutes left of the stream. Plenty of time." Okay, cool. Let's take out this strip right here. Excuse me. Getting dry throat here a little bit. Great. Let us section this off right to here. Yeah, we don't have to be quite so careful here. Alrighty. Alrighty then. How to go about this? I can't. All right. Maybe something like... I mean, either way. I don't know. Maybe just like this. This should be fine. Whoa! Cool. Let's just knock that out. Do we have any debris to collect around here? I don't think we do. It might have despawned. Yeah, we're good. This stuff we're going to have to get, though. Let's pick up some of that before we start on the next section, and we'll do a little bit of sleeping. And there we go. Okay. Let's do a little bit of cleanup. We shall provide a bit of janitorial services here. And we're good. Let's swim right under his stinky armpit here. Let me see, the tough bricks. We're putting all of that stuff right here. And onward. All right, I'm thinking we should take out the stuff around the edges here. Get the precision stuff done first, and then we can just plow with the overpowered pickaxe. Okay, that's good. Now we can obliterate. If we can get the strip out here at the edge, then we can get within range of the beacon and we can use that for the rest. Let's get the tedious stuff over with first. There we go. Let me see. Our sun right here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Great. Am I within range of the beacon yet? No, no, I'm not. I think the beacon is behind a little bit. It's not quite 50 blocks away. I mean, this isn't so bad, though. We're doing fine. It's not like this is going to show up in my performance review or anything. Okay. Fuck. 22 minutes left of the stream, and I think we're doing pretty good. I think after I remove this section, I'm not sure if I left any tough bricks in the other half or the other quadrant behind me to the south. I might have replaced all of those. Like you can see, I replaced all of the ones on the east portion over there. But we should reassess here and then do a trash collection run. Yeah, let's go do a trash run. Let's see here. I'm probably out of room there. Let's do this. Might have room for a few more stacks. And cleanup duty, buddy. Let's go. Is it nighttime up here? Probably. It's always nighttime. At least it's not raining. Yeah, the sun just went down too. And cool. We'll go drop this stuff off, take a nap, and then resume. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I think I did this area over here already. Nice, nice. Thank you, Thunderhand of the Past. Let's get over here. Put whatever we've got right in there. I'll balance it off with this right here. And let's... Now I lay me down to sleep. Okay, tools are still holding up well. That's a good sign. This is pretty much it here as far as the top is concerned. Oh, we got a little bit of that haste. How far do I have to back up before I hit it? That's not too bad. Wait, is this close enough? The inner edge? No, it's not. How about right here? Okay, now we've got it. Grab a little more haste. Now we just have to be a little careful right in and around here. And right in and around here, and we should be good. Nice. Oh, let's just do it in twos. It's quicker. Grab a little more. There we go. We got it. We got it. Cool. Fuck. Grab a little more here. Give me some of that haste. There we go. Fuck. The tough thing about the haste is it's very hard to control, especially with the overpowered pickaxe. And then just to go back and do the strip, this isn't so bad. If I can remain standing on it, that is. No. And we are finished. Nice, 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 nice. All right, just checking to make certain I haven't done something stupid. Shocking, I know. All right, let's do a garbage collection run. How am I doing for time here? I have eight minutes left. No, I have 13 minutes left. I'm fine. I can't see. Let's do this. And a little bit of that. Let's go, buddy. We need to make another run. This is just so convenient. I mean, I suppose you could do this in a boat too. But the advantage of the Nautilus is you could go below the surface, because sometimes they're bobbing just a little bit below the surface. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I'm going to grab all of this stuff down here, but I'll make a pass over it and grab whatever we can. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. I'm satisfied. Done. Nice. Let us do that. And this. Okay. Let's go make a collection run here. We'll see what we've smelted, hopefully. And let's get those hitboxes off. Okay, this isn't bad. Could be better. I think I can keep this right in my inventory. So let's do that. Let's go place some blocks, and then we can wrap up the stream. We have 9 minutes left. Ah, that's looking cool. Look at that. That is looking cool. I be digging it. Great. Okay. Nice, nice. Cool. Let's do this. All right, hands are cramping up a little bit here. Okay. This is nice. I mean, it's tedious work, but at least it's not block counting. And, you know, it's very productive. Large swaths of productivity. There we go. Fuck. Do I hear a wrinkly pruny boy? No. Okay, good. Good for him. Good for his sake. A couple more stacks, and what am I doing for time? I've got 4 minutes left. I think it's just a matter of using up these stacks, and then we're pretty much going to call it a stream. Hawk. Nice. And that should do it. Look at this guy. Trying to get a good thumbnail. There. Good enough. While I'm getting clubbed. Abused by the locals. The things I do for a stream, I swear. The abuse I take. Alrighty then. Let's wrap things up. We'll switch on over to the cam scene. Not that scene. That scene. Let us log off. Bye-bye. Let's see, is Tone still streaming? Tone is not streaming. Tone! I was going to raid on out to him. Unless I misinterpreted what he was saying, which is very possible. Very well. Let's drop in and say hi to Jeannie. Let's do that. Ready to do this. Done and dusted. Let's get that raid message up there. There we go. Up above in the chat, you should be able to see our raid message up there. You can copy and paste it into the chat if you'd like to join us along on this raid. To the one and only Cheska's Genie. It's got to be her birthday soon. Family-friendly viewers, just be reminded that her stream is definitely intended for mature audiences. There's some language and some shenanigans and stuff there, but she is super cool. Her streams are a lot of fun. We have a lot of shared community there, so chances are you'll see somebody there you know. Let's set up the raid itself. Let's /raid. There we go. And the raid for Cheska is counting down. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. It was a nice, relaxing, just demolition and placing block stream. Low cognition, really good. Just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream shall be on Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If Kachi feels like streaming, it'll be a Kachi time stream. If he does not, I will probably stream Generations. Probably Baby Zombie Rush. We'll see. The stream after that will be Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, I should still be able to do that. Kachi will be at school, and our friends will be here from Taiwan, but we'll see what happens. I might have to change the time on that, but it's usually from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Watch for the notifications and messages. We'll be streaming Generations on that day, and depending on what happens Sunday, it could either be the Survival 5 World or the Baby Zombie Rush. You'll have to just tune in to see. Okay, everybody enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. We are raiding out to Genie right now. Bye for now, everyone.